Yeah, we're here with Cristina Nuti from the Antinori family. Thank you, Cristina, for your time. Tell us first about the wines we taste today.
Tonight we tasted 4 wines, 2 white wines, 2 red wines. The first wine that we had is Capogrande Orvieto, Grechetto from grapes from Umbria. The second wine was a traditional Chardonnay grape from Tuscany called Villa Antinori Bianco. Then we had my wine, Santa Cristina, which is a Sangiovese-based grape from Tuscany. And the last one was Senior Sangiovese called Villa Antinori Red, Antinori Tinto or Rosso as we say in Italy, which is also a Sangiovese grape. Sangiovese is the famous grape for Chianti wines and it's famous all over the world.
The Antinori family is a big group.
The Antinori family has been producing wines for before Cristoforo Colombo discovers the Americas. So they have a tradition since 1385, over 600 years producing wines, 26 generations, now we're getting into the 27th. And what's interesting in this family business, because it's 100% family-owned business, is that they always achieve for new targets, new goals. So they start their tradition in Tuscany and Umbria, and then they developed the passion for wines in Piedmont, the other areas of Tuscany, the south of Italy, in Puglia. Then they planted vineyards in Hungary, on Malta Island for a project there to sell the wine just on the island, in California, in Washington DC, Napa Valley, and then at last also on the South American part, which is Chile. We have a joint venture with the family Has de Pirque.
You are the creator of the famous Tanignello and Sassaia.
Well, we are, yes, proud to say that in our portfolio of wines we can count 3 out of the 5 Super Tuscan known by Mr. Robert Parker, the famous wine guru, as we call it. And we have Solaya, which means blessed by sunshine, which is produced in Chianti Classico, but with international grapes. So Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and a little bit of Sangiovese, which is normally our grape for Chianti. Then we have Tignanello, which is another Super Tuscan wine produced with 80% Sangiovese, so again, grape for Chianti Classico, and a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. And then also, to last in our portfolio, we have Guadaltasso, which is the 3rd out of the 5 Super Tuscan, produced only with international grapes, so Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc.
What's your favorite wine from the Antinori winery?
My favorite wine, unfortunately, is not present yet in Guatemala, but I'm hoping to present this to you very soon, which is a very traditional Sangiovese grape wine, because I love Sangiovese. I'm Tuscan, so I love tradition and culture from Tuscany. It's called Marchesi Antinori, but still reminds you very much of Villa Antinori Red, which could be in a way junior to Marchesi Antinori. So I suggest you try Villa Antinori Red.
In which situation or which meal you will enjoy this wine?
In principle, I'm always confirming people and guests visitors and wine lovers that I meet with all across the planet, that Italian wines, and particularly the Antinori wines, are to be joined with food. So you will never see an Italian person hanging around with a bottle of wine with having an empty hand on the other side. We always have some food, but now I just finished my bruschetta with tomato by the moment. So I would like to have what? A good meat, good T-bone for example, like Argentinian meat with some Sangiovese red, for example. That's my favorite.
Great. Thank you, Cristina, for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.